바라보네.
Hello everyone, happy general conference weekend and happy Easter. Right now we just finished the morning session of Saturday and we're just making a late lunch and walked our dog. So far my husband and I really love the messages and I thought it was so cool that each quorum or just group of the church were able to individually stand up or like you just get to stand up by groups like young women and then the high priests and priesthood holders and then the first presidency and then young women. I think I got goosebumps when all the priesthood holders, the high priests and all of that got to stand up first, and also the Aaronic priesthood and also Relief Society. It's just super cool to see it that way. I got kind of teary-eyed seeing that. Not kind of, I actually teared up. I just love it. It makes me feel like super special to know that the Lord honors our choices and what we think and how we sustain his leaders. I think for me, so far from Saturday session, it was the music that was chosen to be for hymns that the Tabernacle Choir sang were the ones that spoke to me the most. And I think it's because these past 2 weeks I've been working like 5 days, almost like full-time hours, and I've been so tired. And it's because me and a couple of other workers have been covering shifts for those who are in need of the time off. And we are just tired, and we work also on general conference weekend, of course not on Sunday, but today I am working at 3 p.m. so I'll miss a part of the afternoon session this Saturday, but that's fine. I felt from the songs that were sung in conference this morning, I felt that I need to be more grateful and to learn to love the struggle, the work, and the growth of serving God and his children, because I found myself like these past 2 weeks, I'm like just so exhausted. But I feel like what adds to the exhaustion is if we're complaining along the way. That's what I found. And I think it just makes things better and more fun when we find the joy in serving and working. And I've been feeling God telling me that he's preparing me for things that I've been praying for the work that he desires for me. And I think that goes along with everyone else who's listening to Conference is that God is preparing you for a greater work and for a marvelous work for the glorifying of Him, and also helping His children is glorifying God. And I've also been like thinking that we need to honor and sustain the prophet more. And I was thinking, like, how can I sustain the prophet, President Oaks, better? And I thought, like, oh, it's by listening to him and following what he encourages us to do. And so I've been thinking of like going to institute again, because I used to, when I paused my degree so I can focus on work, because I was getting overwhelmed with so many things that I was doing. So I was like focusing on work. The Lord told me it's up to me if I wanted to do school. And so I was like, okay, I'll drop that for now. While I was doing school, we're required to do institute. So I haven't done institute in a hot minute. And so now I feel like the Lord is telling me, like, okay, the school part is up to you. But what I require of you and what I think will bring you joy is going to institute and learning of me. And so I was like, okay, I need to sign up for institute. And it solidified when President Oaks was talking to the BYU. He had like the BYU speech talk thing, like encouraging students to go to institute and learn of him. And also I was thinking, like, after, you know, the news parts after General Conference. So one of my favorite parts is listening to the news after General Conference sessions. And I saw how a group of young adults or young single adults going to institute and participating, and how President Oaks and the First Presidency was saying that this was increasing the number of faith conversions and people joining the Church of Jesus Christ. And so I'm just so excited, and I think I definitely should make myself a part of delighting and learning more about the Lord.
My phone keeps on blowing up. What it is.
Hey!
I'm here to support you.
This song is a song. I feel like I'm at the club right
My husband and I just had the best night ever at like an Indian household, and it's been like one of my on my bucket list. I know it's weird, but it's one of my dreams to like have like homemade Indian food, and for some reason the Lord made it happen, and I'm just so happy. And it felt like when we entered their home, it's like at first it was a little awkward, but we just warmed up to each other so fast. And it was so cool because it felt like we knew them for felt like we knew them longer than we did. Like we've known them all our lives is what I'm trying to say. It's also like almost midnight and we arrived at their house at like 6:30 and then we left at like almost 10. That's how much fun we had. The food was so good and we started dancing too. It was so random. We played Jenga. It was just like a silly desire I have just to have like I can't even talk. But I just find it crazy that the Lord answers even our smallest, silliest interests. So I'm just really grateful for that. We're still so full. It's past midnight and it was one of the best nights ever. My husband and I are going to the movies today. We're gonna watch Hail Mary as per request from him. We're gonna go eat out first actually. Over at one of our restaurants that just opened in this area. How convenient is that? And then after that, we go to the movies. Well, I have to walk Tomo out, so I'm gonna do that too. Guys, I am so full. I don't have a button on my pants, so I have to open this up while I walk. And my husband's doing it for me. Anyway, it's funny.
끝은 항상 너인 걸. 'Cause I'm falling slowly in love with you. 오랫동안 기다려.
My husband and I are gonna go swimming soon. Rate 10 out of 10 of the movie we watched. I feel like I really can't rate it, but I'd say that the movie was... I really like the movie. I usually don't like space movies, but that one with the handsome Ryan Gosling, and also, like, if I say more stuff, I'm just gonna spoil it. With just the dynamic of the relationships within it was totally something I loved. You just get attached to characters. It's like a good sit-down, cozy movie. We just finished walking our dog for a little bit, and we're gonna go swimming. It's just a cozy, chillax day. I usually work on Saturdays, so it's really nice that I'm able to just have a normal date with my husband on a weekend. It's really nice.